Good morning, it's Sunday the 23rd of March. I'm being so early in the morning, you can see my pack there. It can only mean one thing, that's right, yes. No, I'm not going on a flight somewhere hot and tropical and nice, because this morning is race day. But what race is it? Yes. And am I going to be racing it, or is it a training day? But my question to you, looking at the weather outside, do the weather apps actually give accurate weather forecasts? Leave it in the comments below. Love to hear from you. Let's crack on. I've got a way to go still. Could you hear what that was saying? You are under surveillance. Yes, we are at a secret HQ here. If you want to know the race, right, here's a clue. The name is called the Fission 20. Fission as in nuclear. Ooh. Anyway, we're in the town of Berkeley. And Berkeley's famous for many things. Would you believe there's a castle here? But also, there's a decommissioned nuclear power station here, yes, hence why we're under surveillance. So, yeah, I did find that a bit spooky. That's almost like The Prisoner, for those of you who remember in the 60s, yes? Are you old enough to remember that? The Prisoner, which was filmed over in Portmeirion in West Wales, yes, where they're in this little village and everybody was watching you. A bit Big Brother-ish style. So, yes, under surveillance, yes, power station, Fission 20, 20-mile race. Yes, but will I be racing the whole 20? Let's see. The first challenge is walking from the car park to Race HQ to collect the bib and then head back and get kit ready and then head back out to get to the start. Yes, logistics is all part of the warm-up. I'm treating this as part of my warm-up. Getting ready for this 20-miler, and it was piddling down with rain earlier. I was talking about weather forecasts, the weather apps, and how can I put this, inaccurate they are. So thankfully the weather is abating at the moment, so as in rain. So I was planning on taking the camera around with me, but if it starts pouring down with rain again as it was earlier, I don't think it's going to be much fun carrying a camera in the pouring rain around country lanes. But we'll see how things progress with the weather. We can't do the weather is the weather. I remember this time last year, it was bright blue skies, but freezing cold. Yes, so it's spring. Yeah, and, oh, I don't know. I've got a lot of things I need to be testing today, so, and we'll be going through that. Mainly fueling, new fuel. I found new fuel to help me get that goal time that I need to do. So that's part of this test. What kind of pace can I do? Yes, hearing other runners what their strategies are going to be. Yes, one of the things with a 20-mile race is, do you go at marathon pace? The whole distance, part of the distance, which I overheard two guys say, what is your marathon pace? Have you worked it out yet? Well, that's why sometimes we have a coach like me who can help you work that out. That's right. So we don't leave it to guesswork and help to get an accurate one. So for me, in the past 2 years, I've been able to pace myself almost bang on sub 3, both 302 within 1 second. Yeah, so that takes a lot of analysis and working out of races and events, and that's part of the test for today, where I'll be looking at various metrics to determine what my marathon pace will be in a number of weeks' time. Well, bib is collected. Try and work out my way out now. Bib is collected, number 630. Let's get this on the shirt and let's get ready to roll. Okay, back in the van, and yeah, time to get changed, get ready. You know, all the usual logistics things, and to get into the mindset that this isn't an all-out race, this is a training run, and let's see how we get on. It's great to see so many familiar faces out there already and having great catching up. Some I've not seen for a number of years since previous races, and also yeah, some guys flexing some real proper gear out here. Jeez, wolf, you know. Anyway, I've got all my second-hand gear here. I'll be ready to go. Let's go. As we get our last minute preparation in for race, yes, it's bagel time, 8:30. Get the carbs in. I do love these for carbs. So I'm changed and ready to go. It's 8 minutes to the start and I'm only just leaving the car park. Oh my God, talk about leaving it last minute. But anyway, you got to do your warm-ups, dynamic warm-up stretches and all that kind of stuff. Let's get to the start. So today's training plan, race plan, whatever you want to call it, I haven't really decided yet. Half and half. Half easy, half at marathon pace. Well, I might do a little bit more at marathon pace, but anyway, I better get to the start because it looks like I'm going to be late. They've already got the half marathon starters ready to go. See you right, mate. Yes, so that's the half marathon starters. But I can see a whole line of 20-mile starters all heading over to their start, my start. Let's get there. Right, I'm now walking to the start because I can literally see hundreds and hundreds of athletes over there all heading to the start. So I'm actually at the start now, at the front of the front. I thought I'd capture on video the actual start of the race, which I've not done before. Yeah, that's right. And then I'll jump on the course and away I go, yeah? Let's get ready.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's go. Woo, here we go. We've jumped onto the start. Let's go, go, go. Fission 20. Let's do this.
Well,
big shout out to the Hereford Couriers.
have a good one.
Yes, it's always good seeing familiar faces on the Hereford 10. I saw these two guys running there. So yeah, we're all doing easy pacing, some mixing marathon pace, all good stuff. And we're coming up to mile 1. Ooh, gotta be honest, 5k in, legs feel a bit rusty. Yes, but then my last run was Thursday, I think. Yeah, that's it, Thursday. Multiple sets of 800 reps. Oof. Hey up, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here. So I'm here with some lovely Welsh boys.
You right?
What's your name, mate?
I'm Leon. I'm from Cumbraen.
Leon from Cumbraen.
Yep, fair
Way, yes.
Shout out, let's go. Come on. 20 miles, let's do it.
Let's do it. I love the enthusiasm. You see these young lads.
We're only 2 miles
We've
in.
left one of the older guys back there.
Hey.
Pembrokeshire boy.
Pembrokeshire. So I got someone from the Cumbraen and someone from Pembrokeshire.
Come on.
It's like half of Wales is here. But then
we're not even 3 miles in yet.
Oh, don't tell us that.
Dig in. 7.5 minute mile in.
We need to dig in the
Dig
last
in.
mile.
Yeah.
Or is it the last 10?
Chatty pace though.
Exactly.
We're living a dream.
We like chatty pace.
Chatty pace and flat.
We just had a lead bike passer saying lead runner passing. So it must be the half marathon. Feeling good, mate? Keep it going.
Okay.
Now I take the thumbs up means he's okay. We're still having a good chatty run here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She had a elite runner, she thought she was on about us too. Leaving a path for us.
Yeah.
We're still smashing
Exactly.
it. Still
Let's follow that.
pace.
Exactly.
Coming up to 4 miles. Nearly gel time now.
It
30
is.
minutes now, it's gel time.
Oh,
So we're going to get our gels in.
he's got the Beta Gel 40-gram carb, which I used last year. Absolutely brilliant they are.
Going in and out.
SIS. We're not sponsored by SIS, by the way. They're just good
Not an
gels.
outfit.
So I've got a Striker Gel, 50 grams this is. Trying this for the first time on these types of distances. I have eaten them before, so it's not the first time I've tried them, but the first time on this kind of distance and these timings. So let's see how we get on.
Come on, boys.
Well done, buddy.
Smell the country air, can't you?
Oh yes,
Fresh.
that's a polite way of saying we can smell the shit. That's right, yes. So the cow shit and all that. But that was another half marathon runner going through at a very tidy pace. So here I am, we were chatting away saying we'd qualified for New York City Marathon World Championships.
Yep.
What's your name, buddy?
Ian.
Ian. So you ran Berlin as well?
No.
Or you got one of those emails
No.
qualifying time?
Yeah. So I ran London and Chester,
Yeah.
both.
Well done, well done.
Yep.
All the best, mate. I better
Thank
pull
you,
over with the
thank
car.
you. Yeah.
Car's coming over, so we pull over. That's it.
That's it. Which one is it?
No.
No.
So
working.
this man's trying to find me on YouTube.
Can't do it.
Keaton Donato doesn't find it, so we're going to have to search for Running Guru.
Running
Yeah.
guru.
Running Guru. This is dedication.
All 30-minute miling.
That's a bit odd because that's my name. But
We found it! Yay!
big cheer! Woo!
It's Poet with Pace. At Poet with Pace. There we go. And we're running at pace.
Yes.
There we are.
So here we are with the three amigos, Cardiff runners, running at nice easy pace. So what we call this is Kipchoge pace as windbreakers for us behind.
We are using ourselves.
Yes we are. Yes we are.
We're going faster now. When you slipstream. I go.
Thank you, marshals. Yeah, buddy. Come and join back in.
The toilet.
Well, you're undone now. It's quite tempting now to tend to get drawn into going quicker when you're with other runners. So for me, it's important to hold it back so I can do the marathon pace effort with the right build up. Hour in, second gel. Oh man, if this is supposed to be easy, it's not feeling easy for me at all. Legs are feeling a bit ooh. Whether it's the leftovers from the Fleet half marathon last week, legs not fully recovered, but I guess that's one of the points of training, is the running on fatigued legs. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to try a kick at mile 10 and see if I can run the last 10 miles effort. That's the plan. Right, I'm going to put your camera away in the pouch till later. I don't know how much later. I need to focus on swinging my arms without holding this camera. A little over a mile to go. This has been hard work, mainly running on my own, trying to keep pace. Really feeling it now. Whew. Yay! Woo!
Well done, amazing.
Oh man. At about mile 15 I realised what I'd done wrong, and I'll tell you what I've done wrong in a minute, because as you can tell I'm not out of breath or anything. It's just things wouldn't move. Needed oiling in the system, that's what we needed. So you see I've got my sleeves back on. I did take the sleeves off after about mile 12 I think, because I was warming up, and there's the schoolboy error. Whilst it's cloudiness you think, well, you know, I don't need any water, do I? Yeah, I didn't drink any water at all. So the last few miles, unfortunately, that's when it kicked in and I slowed right down. So yes, plenty of energy or whatever, but hadn't hydrated. Muscles were feeling all absolutely shot, but I feel great now. So apart from that schoolboy error, let's get back to the van and I'll do a quick race summary. Yes, in the van and back at the service station where I was this morning, but on the other side of the carriageway. Makes sense? Yes, heading back. So I've been having a look at the stats. I always like to take the positives. Yes, schoolboy error, forgetting to drink any water at all, which is really naughty. Yes, so I got way too distracted, chatting to far too many people and having such a good time. I thought, you know what, it's a lovely day, I don't need any water, I'm taking all the gels, what else do I need? Ha ha ha. Yes, so the race was a race of two halves. Well, actually two halves in terms of attempt, but then it became a sort of quarter of something else. But anyway, first 10 miles easy, although because again I got chatting, I think I was going a little bit too what I would call fruity. Sorry, I'm looking at the stats here. I was going a bit fruity for what I normally do at an easy pace, but hey, you know, it was still within the zone. The watch did bleep a number of times where my heart rate was going too high, so maybe that was a bit fruity. But at 10 mile, literally at the 10 mile marker, I pressed my phone and went into marathon pace effort. Yeah, not the pace, because it's undulating course, and effort. And I've got to say, it was really strong. And even to the point where I was beginning to fall apart at around 2 hours, it was still strong, but it really did almost drop off the cliff. There was a point where I did pick up, I think because of the undulations, it was really taking out of me. I was probably obviously dehydrated, and for the last couple of kilometers, it was a proper drag. I mean, if I look at the laps, it was going really well, and then all of a sudden from 4:30 I was dropping to 5-minute kilometers, and 5-minute 39 kilometers, which for me is considerably slow. So I was losing like a minute per kilometer, which is not good. But do you know what, as I say, in terms of taking the positives, that's what these events are for, in terms of preparing for the A race. That wasn't my A race. Yes, I made some schoolboy errors. Sometimes we need reminding of some of the basics. Whilst I often bang on the drum a lot of the basics, I really did forget the water. I think because we've been used to racing through the winter and it's been really cold, and the body, certainly for me, I tend to detail, are you ready? Warning. I tend to pee a lot, yeah? So if I take on water, I end up peeing during the race, which is not good, yeah? So I know there's a certain temperature threshold where I don't need water, and unfortunately we went over that, and by a number of degrees, so I really should have been taking water. I think right now it's about 12 Celsius, 13 Celsius. So whilst it was grey, a bit bleak, right now it's drizzly. It's about the temperature, so certainly for me, when I get sunshine and it's like double digits, I know I'm taking on water, and I'll take on water at all the aid stations during the marathon. That's why, you know, at the end of the day, I've been able to run those times at Manchester, 3:02, 2 years in a row. So next marathon, let's see how we get on, because the main thing is looking forward to New York in November. But that's all the way in November. Let's get a marathon done here, and then we've got a nice spring races to do as well. So I've absolutely enjoyed this. Banging event organised by Rogue Runs again. Really enjoyed it. Fantastic chatting with so many people, so many of you. I don't know if leave a comment if we were chatting. I did meet a group of Welsh runners. There was an awful lot of runners over from Wales. Cumbran, Pontypridd. I can't remember the names of all the other towns and places, but it was lovely, and chatting to you all. So that was my poor attempt at a Welsh accent. I know. But such ma tywydd heddiw os gwelygyn dda and all that. Yes, I do speak a bit of Welsh, yeah, having lived there for many years. Anyway, I digress. Right, it's time for me to get some lunch in, because I think I'm going to eat an elephant. Yeah, how do you eat an elephant? No, I much prefer pizza myself. One bite at a time, that's right. So I really enjoyed the event. Fantastic. Great to see so many people shouting my name out as well. I don't know who you all were, but it's great that you know who I am, and it's fantastic. So yeah, thank you, marshals. Thank you, Rogue Runs. Thank you, everyone. Loved it. See you all. No more races now until the big race. See you soon.
Well, you will get